Hello, I'm Steve. This is Bit of Lunch, and I'm having a pizza today. I am having Chicago Town takeaway stuffed crust, loaded pepperoni with tomato sauce filled crust. Whew, that's a long description, isn't it? And there it is. I know this pizza has been around for a long time, but I've never tried it. When I noticed it was reduced at Asda, one of their rollback offers, I thought, yeah, let's give that a go. It was reduced from £4.94 to £2.98. So a good old reduction. Because this is a big pizza. This is 645 grams. One reason I've never tried it is the price, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, £5 down to £3. I thought, yeah, let's give it a go. Right, so what we got? Nothing really of interest on the front there. There's loads of writing on the back here. Look at all that. There you go. You can pause it and read it all if you want to. Tomato sauce stuffed crust pizza base, topped with tomato sauce, mozzarella, and slices of pork and beef pepperoni. And this has got 14% mozzarella and 8% pepperoni. I would have expected more, but I think it's quite a thick base, so that might make up for the fact that the percentage of pepperoni isn't that high. Made in the United Kingdom using pork and milk from different origins. It says each pack contains one pizza. One pizza serves 4 people. Is there 4 people here? No, I guess I'll have to eat it all myself then. Oh, never mind, eh? Right, takes 18 minutes. 18 to 23 minutes in a fan oven at 180. And as usual, I've completely forgotten to turn the oven on, haven't I? Completely forgotten. There we go. And there we go. Right, the oven is on. What else can I tell you? I mean, quite a lot of this is just meaningless bumf. Yeah. Let's see if it lives up to this though. It says, our cheese, melty, stretchy and tasty for a full-on takeout experience. So will it be melty, stretchy and tasty like it shows it on the picture there? Will I get loads of cheese pull? And then it says, our toppings, fully loaded with slices of our epic house pepperoni. So will the pepperoni be epic? Our crust, stuffed to the max with our squishy signature tomato sauce. Well, that doesn't really mean a lot, does it? A sauce being squishy. Well, yeah, of course it is. It's a sauce in bread. It's going to be squishy. Alright, let's get it cooked. Oh, I better show it to you, hadn't I? It's in the freezer, which is just here. There it is. I'll have to spread this pepperoni out a bit. I've already checked, and this just fits on my baking tray, because this actually says cook it on a baking tray. I mean, that's how I cook nearly all of my pizzas anyway. Even if it says placed directly on the oven shelf, I just think, stick it on a baking tray. And there's now going to be people saying in the comments, oh, you shouldn't put it on a baking tray, mate. You should use a pizza tray, or you should put it on the oven shelf, or, you know, personal preference, isn't it, really? That's what I do. It's going to go on baking paper, first of all, not straight on the baking tray. Not that silly. What's that? It just shows a picture there. It just says, it's got a picture of the pizza and it just says freezer. Yeah, okay. Right, I'll get it cooked and we'll find out what my £5 reduced to £3 pizza is like. Right, the pizza's in the oven. I couldn't rearrange the toppings at all. That pepperoni was completely solid. So what I'll do, I'll leave it for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and then I'll see if I can rearrange it. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because quite well, usually with pizzas, even if they're frozen, you can rearrange those toppings. You know, just sort of pick them off and move them around. But this one I couldn't. Hopefully, I'll be able to soon. Right, 5 minutes into cooking, I took it out and I managed to rearrange that pepperoni nicely, so it's spread out a lot more evenly now. So there's a handy hint for you. Oh, it's such an obvious hint, you probably know it anyway. And here it is. Look at that. Now, I know some of you are now going to say, that's overdone, mate. You've burnt it. It's overcooked. It's the way I like it. You know, if I buy a frozen pizza or even a fresh pizza, that's the way I like it cooked. I like it well done. Personal preference. Right, the first thing I want to test out is this pepperoni epic? Let's find out. It's very good pepperoni. Yeah. I wouldn't go so far as to say it's epic, but it is very good. Some pepperoni just doesn't have the flavour or the saltiness that you want, does it? That does. Okay, here we go. The actual base isn't as thick as I expected. It is reasonably thin. Well, that's good. Right. Reserve judgment, Steve, until you've tried the crust. I'm hoping the sauce in this crust won't be too hot still. This has been out the oven for about 5 minutes. Maybe a bit longer. But, okay. Let's go in for the crust. Oh, well. No wonder this pizza has been around for so long. It is very good. And there was the cheese pool. Oh yes. And there's a bit of the dangly cheese. Look, we all like a bit of dangly cheese, don't we? Yep, flip it back on top there. Oh. I don't know if you can hear any noise in the background. but he's absolutely hammering it down with rain. It's so loud. I'll be amazed if you can't hear it. I'll find out when I watch this back. But yeah, back to the pizza. As I said, I'm not surprised this has been around for so long. Where's the box? There it is. I'm not going to read this description out again. It's far too long, but that's the pizza. Yeah. Been around a long time. I've never tried it until now. I'll definitely be trying it again. This is seriously good. It's very saucy, very cheesy, very pepperoni-y, and that dough is incredible. I mean, it says on there, we freeze it, our dough, we freeze it straight from our bakery, so it bakes and rises in your oven for the first time. And you can tell, that tastes like a fresh pizza, tastes like a freshly cooked pizza. I couldn't be more impressed with it. £2.98, what was it? Yeah, £2.98 at the moment is an absolute steal. So if you've got room in your freezer, stock up while you can. At £4.94 full price, it's still really worth it. Definitely. And this video has gone on far too seriously long enough. So I'm going to go in the other room. Can you hear that rain? Yeah, I'm going to go in the other room and really enjoy most of this. I don't think I'll get through all of it, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And while your finger is down there hitting that like button, why not hit the subscribe button as well? Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.